Yeah.
Okay, so hi guys, we finished our COVID vaccination series. We had number 2. We're done. That's it. We're good to go. See, we got it. They like doing it in different arms. I don't know why. Whatever. So this completely healed up, and the first one was a little bit more intense for us. And this one, nothing. Now, let me explain to you so you guys understand where we're coming from with our bodies. And this is what I think got lost in translation somewhere. Don't go to somebody else for an opinion on our bodies and situation. We're going through the situation. We are firsthand information. We are the source. Anybody else, they might have known our situation years ago, like friends and family, but they don't know it now at all. Why is that? I'm not being snarky, but I have gone through several health programs, some of them from my former health mentor, scientist, amazing lady, and some I concocted on my own based on springboarding off of her knowledge and her education. Hold on. There we go. So, what I don't want to have happen, because, well, let me just say this. I don't want you guys going to other parties and other sources thinking that they are experts of me or experts of my son or my husband. We are experts of ourselves, okay? Please understand this. And we're in this situation because you guys were relying on information that was erroneous, meaning you guys thought that we couldn't live or come to DC because you thought this was the worst place on earth as far as COVID and being sprayed. Come on, it's not a biological virus, guys. We know this now. Toxic chemical dust. We get it. You can look. We have our samples, we have our test results, whatever you want, okay? I don't want to fight with you guys on this. You know it. I get the Q game and why you're doing it, whatever. But here's the thing. We had a hard time in Los Angeles. Whatever is in Los Angeles is a hell of a lot worse than it is here. I guarantee you if we went back there now, after the vaccine and all of this had time to actually work out the crap in our bodies, we would be... Well, now, I don't know. I don't want to say, because we also have the thing where there's Qs who want us dead and have bounties on our heads, and apparently it's easier for them to access us there than it is here. So there's that. Let's put that idea on the back burner. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's just talk about being here. You guys erroneously thought that we would drop dead. We came here. So I'm like, why did they want us to come, leave? My brother's like, get a U-Haul, run. Trying to convince my husband of doing this. This is irresponsible. Not because I'm irresponsible, but it's just like, okay, we did it, and exactly what we thought would happen did happen. Why? Because, no duh. And you guys promised, go to the border, Nevada, California border, you're going to pick us up. And then you guys changed your minds. Why? Was it because the Capitol was under siege? Well, we just straightened all that out. It's not under siege anymore, okay? Something is just not right, and we're trying to see what it is. But you know what? That's not our flippin' jobs. The fact is, we are here, and you guys marooned us. Okay? We did everything that you said to do. We're done. No more hoop jumping. So now you have to work for us because we did above and beyond, and it's bullshit that you guys even made us do this because we're good people. And I know my heritage. I know I'm supposed to be in line for the crown. I know what crown, and I know the whole thing now, okay? So you can't hide that. And I'm really pissed off that you would treat somebody like that, like this. I'm not any better than you, you're not any better than me, but there are laws that say if you treat dignitaries and people of this, even if they're not formally in their positions, you can be in very big trouble, okay? The laws and penalty for people who treat people like this are very high and very stiff, even more so than regular civilians. So, there's that. But let's just pretend we're just regular civilians. You still have accountability to pay for this. So here we are stuck, and it looks like Chase Bank or somebody ripped us off $10,000. So you guys got to fix that. You're expecting us to do all of that in the comforts of our luxurious small little cell here. Are you out of your minds? What are you thinking? Don't you think and turn on that knob and say that is cruel punishment? We didn't do anything wrong. So you need to readjust your thinking and backtrack it. And here's what you're going to do. You're just going to rescue us immediately. Otherwise, what are we supposed to do? We're going to have to drop the lawsuit. I mean, you're giving us no choice. Why would we not do that? We have money saved and set aside for that. We are making friends out here that will help us. And there's so many people that would love to stick it to people, and that's a terrible thing. I don't want to really go there, but why would you make us lose tens of thousands of dollars? Come out here, go to Florida, helps here. No, come here, helps here. Go to the border, go to... Stop hint dropping. Just talk to us. We have this nice, what is it? Senator Paul, something Paul, what is his first name? He's actually talking to us legitimately, and I appreciate it. Hopefully he's not a bad guy. We think he's a good guy. If he's a bad guy, you guys are going to have to let us know, because, hey, I can't do too much, okay? We are stuck here, and it's your fault. I'm not blaming Q. I'm blaming our U.S. government, rightfully so. So here's the thing. You guys thought that we would drop dead and die here in D.C. Why would you think that? Why? I could tell by looking at some of your faces that you're being overly sprayed by the stuff. I guarantee you, you don't know how to handle your health like we do to combat these toxins. I can go down a list of toxins and say, oh, to counter that toxin, you need to do this, this, and this. And if I'm near that, I will get a symptom. It doesn't mean that I'm going to drop dead. It doesn't mean that I'm going to get sick. But, you know, dogs that sniff for drugs, think of me like that. They don't get sick. They detect things. I don't know why my body's like it. It could be because I had all those, you know, allergy, well, shots, you know, injections. And then I had the RAS testing. And I don't have any allergies or anything anymore. I mean, nothing. Q thinks that I'm now still allergic to smoke because I used to get horrible migraines around smoke and perfume and detergents. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not even allergies with any cats. Short, long hair, nothing. I mean, right?
Yeah.
And this was before 2017 when we were being doused with COVID at the school and all that. Isn't that what COVID is? You know, the process of eliminating royalty, right? The corona, the crown virus. Guys, very clever, but not. It's very annoying. Anyway, so we're doing good. Look at this. I'm building muscle and I'm flexible and we're doing, I don't want to say we're doing well because then you're going to like say, oh, they're fine. We're not fine. We're living in our fucking car and now we have a very $200 a day U-Haul. U-Hauls are not just $40 a day, guys. You have insurance because we're responsible. We have all of this stuff and it adds up. I mean, we needed equipment so we can move our stuff, and we downsized everything. Okay, we still have stuff. We still have our residency in LA. We still have our stuff there, but this is just the stuff we wanted to take. Thank God we didn't get a bigger vehicle. You know, truck. You guys, this is, look, sometimes I don't know. My son says you guys are stupid. I don't know if it's you're not thinking, or if you don't love us, or you have this ulterior plan and you're just like, okay, good, they jumped through this hoop, and you have your goal date here. No matter what we do, it's still going to be this goal date, so it doesn't make us want to do anything else, and we're not going to. No more. You took us for granted. You guys need to get slapped with a lawsuit, because here's the thing. And I am showing love and I'm showing extreme patience. So I don't just have the words, I have the deeds to back it up. But you guys don't even have the complete words because you're hint dropping all this stuff to us. And you don't have the complete actions because you renege on everything that you say you're going to do. So that's a problem. So that already makes us better quality action love people. Or love action people. And you guys have to step it up. I know you can. You seem like good people, but you're fucking us over too much. And that is grounds for a lawsuit. Not just you, but the Q's more than you. So we want to get the right names on this document, and we're still fashioning it. We wanted the good guys to be a little stunned and a little shocked. Why? Because we needed your help, and being nice to you doesn't seem to be working. So then we have to be bitches and mean, and then maybe we're lucky, and then things happen. Stop. I don't want to be like that, but apparently we have to. So change your ways, and then you don't get yelled at. I mean, there's no reason for this to be happening now. We have, like, jumped every hurdle, okay? Sorry, I was thinking 10 things at the same time. I almost misspoke. We have jumped every single hurdle that we're guessing. We don't have anything that's saying, okay, go get your COVID shot, go get this, go get, but you guys are hinting it at us, to us. We're saying, I think this is what they want us to do. So we did it, but that's it, no more. Why? We don't have this, okay? This is a problem. My brother was supposed to give me an inheritance, which is $5,000, and I don't know what you guys did with him, and I'm a little concerned, and, you know, it looks like he was framed by my sister-in-law, which we put her name all over the place. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. We're guessing. And that I don't like doing either, because I just want facts. And that's what holds up in a court of law, isn't it? And we have facts that kind of depict everything that we're saying here, so we'll be fine. I'm concerned about you guys. We don't owe anything to you. You guys actually owe this to us, because we spend time reading laws, the Constitution. You're supposed to protect just regular citizens when they're in war, whether it's a Cold War, behind the scenes war, a physical skirmish, it doesn't matter. But this is a war. We have chemical toxin warfare. I don't care if it's in the form of particulate dust matter. It's still war. And we didn't create it. We're trying to stop it. We're trying to help you guys. We want to win. I'm assuming you guys want to win too. But you can't leave us out here like this, because then we'll die just being out here. Not from COVID, not from anything else, not from toxic exposure. We need to eat. And we're not willing to sign up for welfare and all of this other stuff. That's never been a thing for me, and it's not a place of pride. I don't know why we would have to lower ourselves to that when just like a year ago, my husband was making $67,000 a year, which isn't great. It's good for other places, but, you know, LA. But if we just moved outside of LA 45 minutes, we would be very wealthy, considering, you know, so we were going to do that. We were going to buy a house. My house money is gone now. Okay, I'm blaming the government. I'm trying to figure out who. But the point is, okay, I said all this because I'm upset, obviously, but the point is, you can't go to other people for expert opinions on us. They've been wrong, obviously. We're here. I said, wow, I feel good here. Why is this so easy? Did the inoculation totally kick in or what? But look, I can tell that you guys are being super duper gassed, and I could easily help you guys, and I'm not going to put it up online because, you know, Qs will see that, and then all of a sudden that stuff is not accessible anymore to us or anybody. So there's that problem. But you guys need to just rescue us now. Okay? I think we have proven that anything that comes our way we can handle. If we get certain symptoms or something like that, my heart's strong. We measure it with an oxygen meter every day. We check everything. Yeah, we have all of this stuff. Surprised? This is one of our hobbies. Hold on, I gotta open the door a little bit. It's just really hot in here. Oh, what a beautiful day. I actually like overcast. Not the Q overcast and what that means, but you know, I do. I am from Jersey and I love the storms we used to get. Anyway, guys, you need to understand we're fine. We're doing fine. And we're walking. Pull the tapes. I know you guys have cameras like every 10 feet. You can see what we've done. You can see where we go. We don't let up on our energy. We are walking more here, gladly so, because I love doing it. We're walking more here than we did in LA. I was just commenting to my son, oh, we got back to our walks. Maybe every trip we took to New York City, now that we did more walking, because we walked from Upper Manhattan to Lower Manhattan, you know, the World Trade Center area, back up, Harlem area, and off Broadway. We just, right? We have video of that too and pictures. So, guys, we're doing fine. So you can't use that as an excuse. Q can't use that as an excuse to even try to kill us with that. So there's nothing left. There is absolutely nothing left. So no more excuses. we're just kind of done with it. You need to do something for us. If you could rescue all our other peeps just fine with that incident, rescuing us isn't going to start World War 25 or something like that. I guarantee you. Why? Because I know for a fact that Q has been severely disabled. Okay? They're running out of money. They're running out of resources for this money. They're seeing that, oh shit, they're strong. They know how to counter this stuff. So, guys, they're losing. Why are you waiting for the war to be over to help us and rescue us? That is unacceptable. And the fact that we can prove that you rescued all of our homies and peeps before us, and we were the ones in great need. You did it completely backwards. Because you did it this way, that just solidifies our case even stronger. You're probably wondering how I know how to prove what went down. I ain't telling you, because that's my little golden goose egg, okay? But we found out. I'm just telling you. And the thing is, nobody's going to let you deny it, because it seems like there's a lot of people that know this stuff even before we do. And guys, we don't necessarily want to sue. That's not... But we want to get the right names. So that means you need to rescue us, because we're not letting up on that. If you don't rescue us within the next, few days, in a reasonable amount of time, we're probably going to just die out here because we don't have money, okay? And that's a problem. So we went through all of this and we conquered all of this. Not going to work. Just not going to fucking work. I have to have a very special diet. I can't go down to like a food feeding, whatever you call it, a food bank or something like that. Plus we can't open cans. I have a very special diet. That is how I stay alive. So we're not going to accept that. That is also for people who are technically completely homeless, unless you're purposely trying to get us without car, without everything. Okay? We were doing so well. And then you guys took it away from us and you pulled the rug out from under us. Yeah, this is what Trump did. Trump did this and our lives were destroyed. Okay, you don't do that to good people. I understand you had to open a can of worms, but you guys, we reached out to you. So first contact with us to you guys have already been made. Okay, and I know everybody wanted this really cool day and make beautiful things of it, and you ruined it for us, and we're so sad about that. You could have done it. You guys are so afraid. It's like something gets in your head and you get afraid and then you react to that, but you don't go to us, the source, that's saying, no, listen to us. We are the experts on us, not you, not our family. Some of these people that, I'm sorry, they're family, but they don't know shit about us. They think they do. Oh yeah, my sister. Oh yeah, my so-and-so. She had severe allergies. Nothing. Duh. Look, we are here. Nothing is wrong. We are doing so well. We are doing better here than any place else. So, you guys need to step it up. But we can't play these little, find these little clue thing. We just cannot. You are making matters worse. Even President Trump agrees with us. I'm going to speak for him. And if I'm wrong, he's just going to have to correct me, but I'm pretty damn sure that this is getting dangerous because now you left us with no money. Okay? And now $10,000 is missing from my account. Where did that go? You find it. Why do we have to do everything? None of this would have happened if of course, Trump would have done what he promised and should have done. Okay? None of this would have happened if people years ago would have taken care of this problem. Why is it that I have to? And look, we are your ticket. We are your key. We are the golden goose, the MacGuffin, whatever you want to call us, me. I am actually Noelle. Okay, I have a name, and I'm getting tired of people hashtagging things that are, close to our names. Say our names. Get this over with. Q can't do shit to us, and Q can't do anything to you guys either. Too many people know. Okay? You need to start rising up. Take those good hearts of yours and put them to even better use. Okay? I know you've got a whole bunch of things that you think you need to get done, but you rescued all my other family and you didn't do any of this shit. Why is it that you think you need to get all this other stuff done first before you rescue us. Don't use us as leverage like that. We are human beings. You are so concerned about, and it's good, stop Asian hate. Good. Stop, make sure that Black lives do matter. Good. But what about us? Don't use us as leverage to get all this stuff pushed through, because we are going to perish in your very finite thinking, okay? No. No. Because we will just trot our asses back to LA and purposely make it harder for you guys to rescue us. And then the accountability on your hands and your heads is going to be higher. Don't think we don't understand justice and law. You guys do, but you don't operate in it all the time, or most of the time you operate in Wonderland. You gotta get out of Wonderland, because that is how you're gonna win this, okay? Yes, I am not kidding. I am being very forthright here. Now, I don't know everything that's going on, and I will stand corrected if I'm wrong in anything, but do not go to anybody else for expertise on me, especially. You want to ask a question and you want to know the answers, you need to come to us directly. Because look, you all were wrong for whoever or whatever you asked for whatever reasons. Our help was not jeopardized because we were coming to DC or would have come to DC earlier. It was jeopardized because you left us in a very precarious situation out west, okay? Yes, you guys did that. Not Q's, you guys did that. So now we're here, marooned. And, people are dropping the hints of Lost in Space and Voyager and Swiss Family Robinson and Robinson. Okay, so to me, this sounds like you've done this more than once to other people. And it's bullshit. And we're not going to let you do that, because these other people, maybe we're nice, but maybe these other people were too afraid to rock your boat, thinking that, oh, now they won't help us if we do that. No, you're going to get a lawsuit. We are trying to find the real names to put on this. We don't want any good guys' names on this list. Whether it's like, oh shit, what a sad, sorry mistake. Sorry that happened. You see, we want the right names on this list. Hold on. We want the right names on this list. Our meatloaf list. We want the right names on this list. So you guys need to help us. But, if you don't rescue us, I'm not kidding, we have days. You're going to be put on it too. Why? Because we need to recoup our losses. You can't, like I said, you can't keep blaming Q's. You guys made some mistakes here. I'm not rubbing it in, but this is factual, okay? Because you're going to have to say, well, we thought that their health would be in danger, and here's why. And we were saying, and we have evidence that we sent official communication. We tagged you in online. We made phone calls. So you can't use that as an excuse. And we came out here not only to save our own asses in a sense, but to prove to you guys and also prove to us. I knew this wasn't going to be a problem coming here. We were here before, okay? You guys got to catch up on the intake here. And is this still fine, the framing and everything?
Yeah, it's perfectly centered right here.
So it makes my heart very sad, but I feel like you guys need to hear it from me instead of hearing it from me through an electronic device that has surveillance. You know what I'm saying? And the public needs to hear this, because you need to be held accountable, because apparently if we don't make a lot of noise, you guys don't get it, or something, okay? So stop with the Q bullshit. Q, stop with your bullshit too, because we know who you are. Look, a lot of them are starting to kiss our ass. You see that? Notice that?
Yep.
Good. We will accept it. But I want the good guys to be triumphant here. I don't mind turning bad guys into good guys. It's been done before. I've done it before. But isn't it better if the good guys actually are the ones who get rewarded for helping us instead of the bad guys? It's like, right? What is this, facepalm? Yeah, guys, come on. You have preference in our hearts. Keep it that way. Okay, am I being clear?
I think so.
Do you want to say anything real quick?
I can't recall anything I would want to say. Most of what I've wanted to say is on Twitter, at least.
None of us are happy that you guys allowed this to happen. Stop being afraid. We are not even slightly afraid. We're getting more and more pissed off, though. Okay? Why are we not afraid? I don't know. Maybe there is something that's called a real God or real Jesus. If you read the Bible, you would know that the real God and real Jesus actually gives people courage. Q isn't the real God. They mimic it, but we're not getting stuff from Q that they don't encourage and embolden to fight against themselves. It doesn't even make any sense. So it has to be the real God, because you guys, we have to guess and say, I think they're giving us love, because you're so afraid to go, this is strength. You must secure us. You must rescue us. You must love on us. You must follow up in deed. And you must make it up to us in 100-fold. Because, guys, we didn't deserve this. And I know you know this because a lot of you are hint dropping this. Okay? So, please, we're right here. Because if we go back to California, I'm not afraid of Q in California. I don't give a shit anymore. I don't. It's going to be that much harder for you. You have it set up perfectly here. The wave is still riding and rising. Don't fuck it up. Okay? The more and longer you keep us out here, the more you're pissing us off, and the more we're going to miss your real legitimate hint drops. And we're not doing that anymore, okay? You need to actually make first contact. We got our second inoculation. Q can't now do anything to us, okay? Because we read up on it. After you get your first inoculation, the brand that we got, your chances of even contracting, it's bullshit and you know it. You don't contract this. You get contaminated with it, guys. It is a toxin. But anyway, the vaccine, for whatever you want to designate it as, works. And they say it's what, 85 to 95%, the first one, right on. And I can attest to that. Don't fuck up anymore, guys. Come on. We do love you. We do know you can do it. We just think that you just need a little bit of a prod. I think you need encouragement. I think you need guidance. And I think you need somebody to, like, really poke at you. You know, come on. You're better than what I'm seeing. You need to ask yourselves, why was it so easy to rescue everybody else except us? Well, we do know that there was a traitor in the group. So I think things are going to go much better, but I don't want you guys to make up another excuse in your head. Oh no, now we got, oh no, maybe cute. Oh no. Stop, because you can make up those excuses, and I could do it too, 1,000,000 times over. There's never a good time to have a child. There's never a good time to get married. There's only maybe better times, because shit always happens. You just gotta jump in and just do it, okay? That is the fact of life. And I want you guys to see that, and I want you guys to learn something different. I love that you're cautious, because that's saying that you care about our lives. But on the other side of that caution is too much fear, and that is why we're suffering. We have suffered more because of Q's bullshit and your fear. Both may be in the realm of sin, you understand? And this is something the Bible talks about, how innocent people can get hurt because of a sin of fear. You're afraid of things you don't see. Stop it, stop it, stop it. We are us. We want to take that chance. You should be willing to listen to us. It is our lives. Why did you treat my family, who didn't come forward with any of this shit? We took the chance, and you're risking our lives more, and you're rescuing them before us. So I smell bullshit, and you took us for granted, and you have a lot to do to make up for this. Like, so much. And if you read our dissertation, you know, President Biden does have it. We sent it to him directly. So, you need to do more than just that. Because our possible outcomes, you know, desired outcomes for all of this, we made a list that's even twice as long now. Because you allowed and caused, and Q did a lot more damage, so we have a lot more demands now. Rightfully so. You guys, if I'm the future ruler of anything, You should be concerned about my remembering all of this. I want to look back and remember well. I reward people well, okay? Look, I can't do anything for that pharmacy that was able to do this for us today. What am I going to do? So this is what I can do, and it's equal and just. We can send people there. We can recommend this person. We can give them kudos. We can make sure that you realize what good that this person does or did and does, right? And you can make sure that we got the legitimate vaccine. And, you know, so I reward well. And you can look at everything we have done. We have established that. But you guys are walking on shaky grounds with us. So rise up. Don't ask anybody else about our help. It's us. Now let me also tell you this. How does this work? Well, because our bodies are trained and we had allergy vaccines, you know, inoculations, injections, our bodies are trained to respond to things very quickly. So things like flu shots. Now, okay, before this, when Q messed up my immune system when I was even a baby, per my mom, it wasn't the same story. I took my own health into my own hands, and I did it for my trio here. We're like the three little bears here, okay? I made sure. Now we respond to everything quicker than most people. Yeah, it's just the way it works. We also cleaned out every organ in our body. So they're like, on it. It took a long time. You know, when I kept getting cancer bouts. I had a, you know, pre-cancer. I'm like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? So I went through every organ of my body and I cleaned it out. Yes, of everything. So that helps enhance the immune response. And yeah, there might be some people that never respond well to this. It's because their bodies are over inundated with toxins. So they need a cleanup job. I can give 2 very simple things to do. I don't want to do it online now. It's not because I'm holding back and being stingy. You know I'm not. I just don't want Q's to find out what it is. Okay? It's easy and it's cheap. You don't need to go to a medical doctor. You know, I should have a doctorate in medicine, especially alternative medicines, because I understand chemistry, I understand biology, I understand all this weird stuff floating out there. Okay, so you have that. Also, do you realize Q's buy slowly over the years, especially since 2017, dosing us with this stuff? We were actually building up an immunity to that level. So now it takes an even bigger amount of this shit to even make us even notice it. You understand what I'm saying? So they didn't even realize it, but Q made us immune because they were acting like allergy shots. You know what an allergy shot is? It gives you part of that, and it gives it to you until your body becomes immune to it. So now we have the inoculation, and Q's kind of mess up. Well, they're trying to kill us or something. I don't know what they're trying to do, but trying to mess us up, I think. Seems that way. It's an opinion right now, but we're going to find out. So, right? Okay. Am I right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, because there's no other explanation. It's real science, too, okay? Do your research and you will find exactly what I'm saying to be true. So, no more excuses, no more delays, no more fears. We did everything. We can't do any more. We're not interested in doing any more, guys. We are interested in you now coming with open arms, a lot of love. We need a lot of support. We need a nice bathtub, a nice big friggin' bathtub, because we need to soak. We need to just, you know, we need to follow up on a couple cleanses that we had started on the road. We need these things. We were thinking about getting some kind of tub in here and heating up the water. You know, I could do it, but why should we? You guys have all the money in the world, all the access, all the power in the world, and you're letting us sit out here and 7,000, this might be 8,000, it's like $1,400 a week. We don't have it. We don't have it. So, you know, it's being drained, and you can't do a Lost in Space with us, because every day that you allow that to happen, and look, we know it's going to stop now. You don't let anybody mess this up, because if it gets messed up one more time, Q's need to know this. Q's, if you mess up the good guys one more time, the lawsuit is going to be so much on your asses like this. You want to save your asses, you better start being nice to us and help us. That's all I can say. Right?
Pretty much.
We know we are heroes in this matter, and we want all of you to be heroes too, but you made your own story and you're making yourselves look bad. I'm trying to, same thing you hear me say to my husband. He's like not completely a believer, but every day that we're here, he's becoming more and more of a believer because he's seeing more. But I tell him, finish well. I want you to be with us. I want you to get the accolades, the credit, money, and all of this. So step up. I'm saying the same thing to you guys too. Finish well. You off to a very shaky start. You know we do our end, but we're done. Okay? We can't give any more. You shouldn't take us for granted like this. It's a very codependent relationship, and I'm cutting that off now. This is not going to be codependent anymore. You guys are going to treat us with the respect and dignity that we deserve. And you're going to help us. You're going to love on us. You're going to replenish and reimburse every dime that was lost because of this shenanigan. And you're going to provide us. Look, I want to be with my beloveds and loved ones, okay? Now that we found out who was messing around and who was doing all this stuff, okay. I stand corrected. But you know what? I told President Trump to be careful of that one who married into our family. I did. Because, you know, she grabbed my brother's phone and was texting. And I'm like, who are you? Sending us to a dog hotel. That's rude. Right there, that was a tip-off that they were a third party from Q somehow. Right?
Pretty much.
Right? So now there's no excuse. You guys should be able to figure this out. We all have Q. We all have Q in a corner. We all, you know, there's this guy's staring. Let's just do this the right way, guys. There's no reason why we shouldn't have been rescued today. So what's next? I'll tell you what's next. This is where you open your doors, you open your gates, and you let us in. This is it. You don't have to do anything fancy. You just need to let us in. And tell the guards to fuck off. Look, we know some of them already. We're talking to them. We walk around at night or in the daytime. You pull your tapes, right? They don't have anything against us. They can't just shoot us, guys. I mean, is that what you're thinking? Q already knows we're here. They already probably know what the goal is and the attempt. I mean, the best plan at this point is just make it fucking public, okay? Thank you to Senator Paul, right?
I believe
that's
his name.
His last name. So we're hoping he's a really good guy. He reached out to us. We were shocked because he's the first one that actually treated us like human beings. So hopefully he's a good guy. If not, you guys have to let us know. But he seems to want to help us. And we'll accept the help. And we just really need you guys to get this going. So I don't know if you guys needed this whole process to happen so you could help us, but it seems kind of lame, not a good enough excuse, because you know why? You rescued my family without all of this, and you gave them very clear direction, and us you gave riddles to. That seems extremely cruel and unnecessary. So you need to think about this and check in your hearts. We don't know everything again. So we need to know the real good explanation as to why you did things this way. I think we deserve that. It's our lives. But never again go to somebody else to be experts on us. We are the experts of us. And our health is fine. But we may die because here we are. Not because Q's shooting us or stabbing us or playing games with us or, you know, COVID or toxic chemicals or anything. It's basically just rotting. You know, what were we supposed to do? Make money come out of thin air? We can't work right now, and I'm not going to. I had a job. Trump shut me down. And I'm not going to let somebody ruin my life. That man ruined my life. I don't think that was his intention. But that was the end result. And he can't be completely blamed because you have Q's. But I will say this. I've never seen so much hustling in a positive way and work that I've seen in the Biden administration. I will give credit to where credit is deserved. Now, let's also talk about Trump. Probably had to put all these bad people in office so he could get elected, favor to favor. So he could start something. So maybe he started the hard part of the race and then somebody stopped it. I think we know who might have caused problems. We could be wrong, but I do know that he was trying maybe 3 or 4 times. The rescue got screwed up. I had this beautiful dream, and I didn't say it out loud. I typed it on my son's phone, or a company phone that my son uses, and I think Q must have read it because they made sure it didn't happen. And I didn't know that they had access to the phone, but, well, that's what happens. So, guys, please, please, please help us. Everybody has a responsibility in this, and so do we, but we did everything right. We can't be held responsible in a bad way, and Q can't put me on trial for anything because this world and our world runs based on the Constitution, not their bullshit behind the scenes alternate reality games. I almost feel like there's an alternate reality trial against me. And why can't I represent myself? And, Q's know if I was able to go into their fake court that I'd blow them out of the water. I have too much logic, reason, creativity, and evidence. They can't call me a racist. We have proven I'm not a racist. They can't say that I do anything weird with my body or anything like that normal people don't do anyway, I don't have inappropriate relationships with anybody. Nothing. None of that stuff tantalizes me. Nothing tempts me. Like, that's totally turned off in me. I don't know why. It's just, maybe I'm too bored or boring, or maybe I'm just too consecrated in my heart to Jesus and I want to do his type of thing without being a fanatic, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm just totally consecrated to love. I can't tell you why. I didn't create